Greetings and namaste. Stop trying to meditate. Stop trying to force yourself into sitting into a lotus position and telling yourself, oh, I have to attain a thoughtless state. I have to attain zero thought state in meditation, and forcing yourself and recognizing that you're unable to do your meditation. It's not coming through. Then pushing yourself and recognizing it's still not working, and then blaming yourself, oh, I'm unable to meditate. It's been sold a lie to you. Why do I tell this? Because meditation is simple. It's meditative state and it can be practiced 24/7. Yes, 24/7. What if I tell you here, the yogis who've been practicing meditation for years together and a CEO closing $1 million deal is seen? Yes, it is. And both can be meditation until you realize this. It's all about being aware. It's all about being in present. It's not about going thoughtless, but rather expanding the space between those thoughts and awarenessly thinking of the thought, and that makes your meditation easy. Meditation is meditative state, and which can be practiced 24/7. If you are being present, if you learn the part of being aware, if you learn the consciousness practice, it's like a flow state. And if you learn that, that's going to help you to easily practice your meditation, maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes, or maybe 1 hour or 2 hours during the day. Let's start with now what meditation is not. It's not about sitting like a statue. So it's not about controlling your mind, because believe me or not, the moment you try controlling mind, it actually persists, it actually resists, and it moves beyond the control. It's same thing as a child. The moment you tell an advised child, oh, don't do that, the first thing what he will do is he'll run and do the same thing. That's same about the mind as well. The moment we start pushing, the moment we start grabbing through, it wants to break free. And meditation is actually breaking free, my friends. It's actually accepting yourself. It's actually accepting those thoughts and being aware of those thoughts, why they are coming, finding out the real reason. And once you know it, once you're aware of your thoughts, believe me, those thoughts really dim down, just like, traffic moving out on the bigger lanes. It is about, today the lanes are narrower, hence you find a lot of traffic out. What if the lanes are widened? Now you would not see the traffic which is being stuck. And when you try to control, that's when the traffic happens. At VMPOWERU, we train thousands of professionals on meditation, and yes, we have been doing it for a while now, and that has really helped professionals to not only meditate and be successful, but rather having a good harmonious relationship with self, with family, because life has to be the holistic one. It has all the aspects, and those aspects needs to be learned, needs to be lived with a balance, and that's what we talk about. Innately, yogis speak about Amrita. And what is Amrita? The nectar of immortality. What really it means? Is it a physical substance? It's of course not. They are speaking about a nectar of consciousness. They are speaking about the nectar of awareness, which helps you to widen that gap of thoughts and ensuring that the prefrontal cortex grows really well, gives you the clarity, and that Amrita of consciousness, that Amrita of awareness drops down into your soul, and that is the real Amrita, the real nectar that Yogi speaks about. Yes, and the neuroscience as well confirms it. When you shift from doing mode to just being in present, what researchers call it as default mode network, DMN, that helps you to actually change the structure, the neuroplasticity of your brain, that helps to calm down the amygdala, that helps you to calm down that fear and flight mode, that helps you to ensure to activate that prefrontal cortex, and you become a passive, you become powerful in present, and that lets the foundation of the meditation. And believe me, so now this, when I speak about this nectar, you can drink that nectar of consciousness, of awareness, while maybe writing an email, while doing any of the work, while cleaning the house. It is about applying that awareness, being in that present. Now, if you are in a meeting and now you're not fully being into the meeting, rather than you're thinking of a different meeting that I have to run towards, or maybe you're thinking of the family, you're not being into the present. And believe me, when you're not being aware into the meeting at the current stage, you'll never have a peaceful meeting at the next stage. You are actually running towards, your awareness is not on the thing that you're doing, and that would lay down because it has been said that the focus goes, that's where the energy flows. And believe me, where the energy flows, you will have the result. When you're not into that meeting, you're into the future, guess what? Your current state suffers. It's important to being in present, my friends. Let me address the elephant in the room. The ancient yogis did speak about this, called as siddhis or manifestation in meditation. Yes, however, it is been true. Once we start meditating, yes, you get a lot of experiences for sure, but those are just the byproduct. The product that we should target, or the experience that we should target, is being conscious and aware, and rest all comes through the siddhis, maybe experiencing about the energy of kundalini. That does come eventually at some point in time, but if you are engrossed into that experiences, it might someday tell you that, I would want that experience time and again. And that's where as well we default. Once we have an experience of the meditation, we want to touch that same experience time and again. No, my friends, that moment was different, that time was different, this time is different. Each of the moment is different, and each of the meditation experiences will be different. You would need to practice meditation, being meditative and being aware, and rest things would follow for sure. So now, how do we do the meditation? Here's what the big thing that we practice out when we usually take our trainings is being aware of the body. That's one. The second one is being aware of the senses, wherein we consume all the information. And third is, how do we be in this present? And the simplest way of it is, the first one is, if you want to experience the first step, that is your body, you would need, let's say you are touching your feet to the ground. Just feel that feet touching your ground. Just stand there. Maybe if you're sitting, just plant your feet down on the ground and just feel it for a quick few seconds. The second one, of course, is watching your thoughts. What's actually coming into you with a full awareness, just being there, just being detached. And the third thing is getting back your awareness by shifting your attention onto your breath. Believe me, these three steps that we practice during our meditation helps, and it has helped many people around while we practice this meditation. I'm sure this will help you as well. Also, I have mentioned this in my book, Resolution 2.0, Sankalpa. Meditation is not about getting through. Meditation is not about achieving. Rather, it is just being in present and achieving your goals with awareness. Realizing your Sankalpa, but rather than being detached. And sometimes it might be wrongly quoted as well, as it says in Bhagavad Gita. It says that karma kar, fal ki chinta na kar. And sometimes it has been wrongly quoted as karma kar, fal ki ichha na kar, which means the first one that it says is karma kar, fal ki chinta na kar. That means do not worry, do the work. And the second one, which has been wrongly quoted at times, is karma kar, fal ki ichha na kar, which means that do your work and do not expect of rewards or results. Believe me, expectation or having a desire of results and rewards is always going to be there. Believe me, if Arjuna was pointing his arrow onto that target, if he had the innate desire to hit that arrow onto the target, it's never going to happen. So here's what desire, expectation is of course going to be there. Just that when you point that arrow towards the target, worrying about will it hit the target, worrying about where it will hit, how far it will it hit or not, what will happen. Now that leads you to worry, and that need not be. So you would need to practice detachment. So you would have to have the desire, but planted without the worry, and that's where doing the work that it means to be. And that's the key. That's in the meditation as well. Rather than having desires, of course, good, that's okay, and that's where the thoughts are going to come, that's okay as well. But being aware, being conscious of the thought, that helps you to calm down and widen that gap between thoughts. And that's where the present really lies down. So it's all about holistic life, where spirituality doesn't mean just escaping the world, but engaging it from a place of power, and peace, and real power and peace comes from within. My friends, this is really powerful, where financial success doesn't cost your health, when leadership doesn't require domination but inspiration through presence, just being present, being aware, and passing that inner light to the others. And that's what really it is. Let me guide you right now to, if not later, let me give you an insight on the meditation, if I have to, if I may, and you say yes, thank you. So I'll tell you quick facts about meditation, and then on we can go down onto the meditation as well. Or let's go dive down. Let's not get into the meditation now. First one is, usually close eyes in the meditation. I would say this time don't close the eyes. And can the meditation happen with the open eyes? Of course, yes, it can happen. Don't change your posture. Simply wherever you are, just notice your thoughts. Just notice your senses out there. Just notice where you are. Just be aware of. Quick few seconds. Get back that focus into your breath. It's like it can be that simple. Touching that meditative state can be that simple as in switching on that light. You need a right button to just switch on that awareness, my friends. And hopefully with doing those small activities, you have switched on that button of meditation. Now, if you want to learn more about meditation, I would like to invite you for my masterclass, which is about for 3 hours. You can attend over the Zoom. I'll be leaving the description in the first comment, and of course in my description as well. You can attend that 3 hours live masterclass, and believe me, it's not that costly as well. You can attend it from your home, you can attend it from wherever you want, and it's going to be Zoom. The only thing that I ask you is being there and participating. For that, video camera, if it is on, that's great. And that's where, because wherever your energy flows, your attention would get through, and the moment you put the attention, you would that factor would definitely grow. So hence, if you want to grow, attend that masterclass with all participation, and I'm sure things is going to change soon for you, and we'll together learn about meditation, and we actually practice too. Hence, until then, cheers, and see you at the 3 hours live masterclass. And cheers and blessings. Take care.